Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about a topic that a lot of people want to do, but some people just don't do it because they're not sure. But I did it. I actually moved from Germany, from my hometown, all the way to the States at 19. So, I just thought about talking about my experience because it was a very dramatic experience, a lot of emotions and stuff involved. So I just want to talk about my experience and maybe give you guys some tips that I've learned. Before I get started, really quick, I do want to do a Q&A very soon, so if you guys have any questions that you guys may want to ask me or want to know, just go ahead and comment below. I'm very happy to answer them. It can be about any topic, really anything, I'll answer it. So please, if you guys have questions, please leave them below and let's get started. Let me just tell you guys, this is a German license plate, but of course this is my name, my real name, Tahisha. But this is not how they come, but my boyfriend actually made this for me, so very special. And this is how it actually comes. It's like the European flag, and then D is for Germany, which in German it's Deutschland, which is why it's a D. So there you go. The reason why I moved from Germany to the States because I grew up in Germany. I lived there my entire life. I had all my friends there and stuff. I always used to go out. I had a job. I had my own car. It was everything was great. But there was one thing is, I graduated high school. I went to university there for a while. But after a while, I just couldn't afford that university anymore. And it's not like in the States where, okay, if this one is too expensive, you can go to this one, or you can go to a community college and stuff. You didn't really have those opportunities in Germany. It was just that one university. And if you couldn't afford it, it was just well, you're out of luck. So it was fun going out. I love my friends, I love my family and stuff, and it was just great. But after a while, you're just okay, I need to go back to school. I'm just chilling, going out, and it was fun because I like partying and stuff. But life is not about partying. I think I came to a point where I grew up and I wanted more in life, and I just want to give my story just to help anybody that thinks about moving. So my number one thing was, when I moved to the States, I kind of expected everything to go smooth and everything to be great and happy and oh my gosh, I'm moving, which it wasn't. And that's why I said it was kind of dramatic, because I had a lot of emotions involved and stuff. Because when I was in Germany, I had a job, I had friends, I had family, I had my own car and stuff. Moving to another country, you have to kind of start from scratch, from zero. You have nothing. So that was kind of why I went through emotions and stuff, because of course I knew I was moving, but I didn't put two and two together that I'm about to not see my friends for a long time, my family, and no income, no car. It was just a lot to take in. And I think when you're moving, you're just so excited about moving, and you're not really thinking about the things that are really important to you in your life. After being here for 2 to 3 months, I had to really realize, okay, I was looking at colleges and I was they're really expensive. I'm still considered an out-of-state student, so I was looking at the rates and stuff, and I was whoa, they're charging so much more money just for an out-of-state student. So I was you know what, let me get settled, let me find a job, get a car, get friends or something. Let me just establish my life, and then in that year I can become an in-state student. If you planning on moving to the States and you're scared to find a job, finding a job in the States is no problem at all. They are hiring everywhere, everywhere. And then it's at my job, I've had a lot of people come up to me and are oh, I'm hiring here, I'm a manager here, and do you want a job here? And I'm always getting job offers, oh, they're looking and do you want to come work for me? And so that's the number one thing I like about the States. There's so many jobs, you'll never have to worry about not finding a job. And then also in the States, I feel you can work your way up easier. In Germany, it's more oh, you have to have the qualification, the school, the training, you have experience and all this. But I feel in the States, if you're a good worker and if they see that you are really trying hard and you're always on time and you're doing your job good and you're helping others and stuff, I feel they will give you a chance to work your way up. Another thing in the States is I have a German driver's license, which I paid €2,000 for. So it was very expensive to get. I went through like the school, the driving lessons and everything, and you know, it took a lot. It took like 6 months, I think, for me to get my license. So when I came to the States, I was expecting for my license to just transfer over, but it didn't. So I had to like take the test all over, drive all over. And in the States, one thing I don't like is you have to have insurance on a vehicle before you can even take the test. So even if you don't pass, you're still paying insurance on a car that's not even available for you to drive. Like, it's just weird because in Germany, you know, you drive with the car of that the school provides you with, so there was no, you know, worrying about paying insurance, because some people, they take the test and they fail and fail and fail, and now you're like a month into failing the test and you're paying for, you know, this car to be insured, but just to be sitting on like your driveway. So I mean, that's like one thing I don't like. But if you do have a German license, I know when you go to Virginia, they do write it over for you. I just didn't want to do that because they do put a hole in your driver's license, and I feel like I paid way too much money for them to just put a hole in my driver's license. And you know, if I ever go back to Germany, I want to be able to use my German driver's license without being any holes, because usually when they put holes in cars, that means they're no longer good. So I don't know if the German system would see it as that too, but I don't want any problems, so I just went ahead and got my license over here. Pretty much my number one tip is, when you move to a different country, not necessarily the US, but like any country, go there with patience. And that was my mistake. I came here thinking everything will just like fall in place, which it did, but like I said, it took time. It wasn't like I came here, everything was perfect, I had a job, friends, everything. No, it doesn't work like that. Everything in life takes time. You don't just, you know, go to sleep, wake up and be like a superstar or have a degree. Like, everything takes work and time. So yeah, that's what you just have to keep in mind when you go to a different country and it seems like not everything is working out the way you wanted it to. Don't just give up and move back to your country. I would say stay, see if, you know, things get better, because usually they do get better. So don't just give up. Okay guys, we have come to the end of this video. If you want to know anything else, you can always comment, I'll answer. But I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.